Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. Now, what we should do is transition into my very fan favorite segment that we do every week that we like to call Phil's Day Off. In this segment, I will tell you about what I did yesterday during my day off from streaming. Or was it? Well, let's talk about that. All right. So yesterday was my day off from streaming. And unlike last week where I had a very busy week full of tons of things that I needed to do and that my wife and I had appointments, we were going out, I did have one appointment, but it was a minor one. And outside of that, I had a lot of errands and things to run. All right? So it wasn't a crazy day where we had to be out all day and stuff like that. So I did all my usual errands. I went grocery shopping. Oh, by the way, this was a really unfortunate week. You see, because unlike last week where I went grocery shopping, this week when I went grocery shopping, just listen to this, I went grocery shopping with the entire chorus line of the Radio City Rockettes. You know, the New York City, they have the big musical show they do every year. I was there with the entire chorus, and we were arm in arm, and we were walking through the supermarket together, and we were doing the can kicks. We were like, dun, 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 dun. But no one was there to see me for some reason. I don't know. I was a little disappointed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because there's idiots on the internet who claim that they're stalking me and saying dumb shit about me every week. It's complete bullshit. But, nonsensical stuff like that. Anyway, I did my usual stuff. I grocery shopped. I ran some errands, got some pet supplies, stuff like that. Nothing too major or anything like that. Actually, my wife and I did a bunch of cleaning in the house yesterday. There was a few things we wanted to get done and clean up a little bit, and we did. It was a more relaxed day, for sure, which was nice. So when we decided to order food, we didn't know what we wanted to get. And basically, my wife's like, let's do something different. Okay, let's just order from somewhere we never tried before. So she's looking and she's like, what about this place? It's supposed to be like a Szechuan Chinese place and we've never ordered from it before. Okay, so I ordered, it was supposed to be black bean pepper chicken or something like that. And she ordered like cashew chicken. And we also ordered an appetizer that's supposed to be like, I forget what it's called, but I guess it's supposed to be a traditional Chinese dish where it's like pancakes or potato pancakes with green onion in them, and they cut it up into like fours, and so you dip it in like soy sauce. It's like an appetizer. Okay, so we order this, right? So the food shows up, and the first thing we notice is that the food has dripped and seeped into the bag. The bag is full of sauce. So immediately when you get delivery and you see that, you know that this place sucks. Seriously, like that's the first indication. If they don't even know how to package their food, that it doesn't create a giant mess situation on the way to be delivered, they obviously don't know what they're doing, and they're not a very good restaurant, right? So we get the food out, and mine is the one that leaked everywhere. So I got to put down like freaking paper towels all over our table so it doesn't go all over the place. And so we put the containers down. So the first thing we notice is that the appetizer is in this tiny little container like this, and we're like, that's supposed to be like a full-size appetizer for multiple people. We opened it up, and it's like the most skimpy thing you've ever seen. First of all, you think, oh, potato pancakes with scallion or green onion will be crispy. They are completely rubbery and soggy. You can tell these were probably made earlier in the day in a big batch, and they probably just threw them in a microwave, okay? Taste one, completely gross flavor. You cannot taste green onion at all. All you taste is a weird dough flavor, and it tastes very odd, like there's some preservative or something in there. It just tastes really, really weird. So immediately like, well, that's a complete waste of money. They taste disgusting. We're not going to eat those, right? And by the way, it's tiny. It's like really small little things. The picture they show when you're ordering makes it look like it's giant wedges. It's not. They're tiny. They're like this small, little wedges. They're like, what the hell is this? So it's complete junk, okay? Then we try to eat our main courses. It's the most bland food we've eaten in years. Seriously. This thing is devoid of flavor. All you can taste is a little bit of salt, and that's about it. My wife had cashew chicken. That's supposed to have a savoriness mixed with a sweetness. All you can taste is salt. Mine is supposed to be this black bean and pepper chicken. There is no pepper flavor whatsoever. There's no bean flavor whatsoever. It's just the same exact sauce that was in my wife's food. It's not good at all. The only flavor you could taste, like you taste a little bit of onion and a little bit of pepper because there's green and red peppers in there. The chicken is completely flavorless and bland, and it's just gross. And like, wow, what a disappointment that we decided to order out, you know, for our day off and just try something different. You know, not one of our tried and true places that we would get. And it's just a horrible place. And the thing is, out here, all right, there's a lot of Asian food, but mostly it's Japanese, including sushi, teriyaki, as well as dim sum. There's a lot of Vietnamese food, like pho places and other stuff. Or actually it's pho, right? You pronounce it pho places and stuff like that. There's Thai food. There's so many cuisines that are Asian cuisines. Indian food is huge out here too. But there's not a lot of Chinese food. And I think that's why, like, I guess there's not much of a Chinese population out here. So it's everything but Chinese. We go for a Chinese meal, and it's absolutely terrible. It was really, really bad. We were very disappointed, and we didn't even eat that much of it because it didn't taste good. It was a complete ripoff, and we'll never order from there again. So, after that, basically my wife wanted to play some Starfield. It's our day off. It's the game she's been playing now for almost 2 weeks. She loves Starfield, although, admittedly, she doesn't like all of it. She really doesn't like the space combat. Even having an improved ship, because she has a much better ship than I do, she still doesn't like the space combat. And she has all these abilities to disarm and disable ships and stuff, and she doesn't like it either. She's like, nah. And there's other things, like her game has crashed. I think she started counting at least 10 times since she was playing, and it keeps making her lose progress. And like, I know it sucks that Bethesda in this day, they're still pumping out new games that aren't polished at all. She keeps coming against game bugs and game crashes, and that's driving her nuts. She still loves the game. She's way ahead of me. She's completed multiple faction quest lines and everything. So when she plays, if I watch, I'm completely spoiled, okay? So she's like, you know, I just want to play for a little bit. And I said, all right, well, I mean, I could go upstairs and, like, take a nap, but, I mean, maybe I'll do something productive. And I was thinking in my head, man, I really didn't get a good session in of Lily yesterday in Street Fighter 6. It was disappointing. Maybe I'll just do another random session of Lily because I know that I'm not going to be playing Street Fighter at least for another week or 2 weeks. I don't know yet. You know, maybe I should just play some Street Fighter. So my wife's like, yeah, go ahead. She's like, you know, take a couple of hours. It'll only be a couple of hours. And then after that, we'll relax together after. We'll watch some TV or whatever. All right, fine. So that's what we did. So I came up here and I did an impromptu stream of Street Fighter 6 last night, which blew everyone away. Everyone was like, oh my God, I can't believe Phil is streaming on his day off. He never does this.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.